My name is Bill Treasurer, and the title of the book is Right Risk: 10 Powerful Principles for Taking Giant Leaps with Your Life. I had written an article on risk-taking for Training magazine. I knew that I wanted to write something, and they say to write about what you know. I don't know a lot about a lot of things, but one thing that I had learned about from a very unique experience that I had was about risk-taking. I'm a high diver who's afraid of heights. So I knew that I had done some things to overcome and manage my fear of heights that I felt could be useful to other people. So I turned it into a book. Every single one of us has the potential and the capacity to take more risk. Each one of us is a high diver of some sort. We all face high dives in our lives, in our personal life or our professional life. A person who takes a job overseas is taking a high dive. A person who becomes a manager for their first time is being asked to take a high dive. A person who is speaking up to an authority figure is taking a high dive. So each one of us has high dives to take. This book, Right Risk, is about helping the person take the right risks, the right high dives, and increasing their probability of being successful by following the 10 principles that I offer in the book. And I learned some things along the way by being a high diver who is afraid of heights. I learned some strategies for mastering that fear that now I put into the book to serve other people so that they can master whatever high dives that they're facing personally and professionally. We judge our risks relative to our fears. So what's fearful for you and what's fearful for me are likely to be different things. So you take risks in one element and I might take it in another element. I had an executive that I was working with. He was constantly telling himself, basically, that he is not enough, that he had to be more perfect in what he did. And he carried that burden with him so that he would even get up at 3 o'clock in the morning and be at the kitchen table working on his assignments. He would make sure that he would check his email when he was on vacation. He worked many weekends, and he was thoroughly, totally, completely unhappy. And for him, the right risk was about bringing more balance into his life, to learn to what to say no to, not just to say yes to everything, and to allow for a certain element of mistake making, to have a certain ratio that said, you know what, if I make too many mistakes, that's a bad thing, but if I don't make enough mistakes because I'm so focused on being perfect, that's equally bad. The people I think that are most impacted are the ones that come back and say, your book helped me do something that I otherwise wouldn't have done. It helped me confront a fear. It helped me dominate a fear, to do something out of the ordinary that I knew I should be doing, but I was the only one who knew that I was avoiding it.